Hello. Fancy seeing you here. It's lucky you're here really, because today I'm going to cook a chicken casserole. Stay tuned for a tasty, scrummy chicken casserole. It'll probably go wrong, but hey ho, let's see how we go. Thanks for watching. So I really fancied a chicken casserole. Well, I fancied a beef casserole, but the co-op gods wouldn't let that happen. So we have got chicken instead, which may be better because it doesn't take as long to cook. All they had was steak, and I didn't think that the time I had, I'd be sitting here for 8 hours waiting for that to cook, to go tender. So I just thought I'd do a chicken one. What we'll do is we'll get all these bits and pieces set up, then I'll get a fire going. We'll start the prep. And then we'll get it going. Got my nice little table out again. Eagle-eye viewers will notice it. So let's get, we're going to need to clean away some of this dry, stick in the face, some of this dry cow parsley, just to give us a bit of a chance. But I may put the fire over here, and then that way the wind is coming across. I don't know if you can hear it. Hopefully, because I've remembered my wind muff today, we should be better. Let's unpack what we've got, and then from there I'll then get the fire going and stuff. So I'll unpack what I've got on the table, and then we can have a look and see what we're doing. Right, so we've got pot, reduced baby potatoes, because I couldn't find them. I like to usually get them in a tin for a stew, but this is all they had. Chopped tomatoes, chicken breast, drop my sunglasses, a carrot, some stock, an onion, and some green beans. It doesn't seem like enough, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Right, so if I get my chair set up so it blows away, and I've got somewhere to sit. Although saying that, I should really get the fire going. But it matters not, because I've got all the time in the world. What I have got is my DIY thermal pouch. I've been making these out of like the wool stuff you get when you get stuff sent through the post. And what I've got in here is my new favourite drink. So if Dash want to sponsor me, that would be great. That's actually kept it quite frosty in there. So let's do a nice advert. I can't do an advert anyway. Oh. Blackcurrant flavour. It's quite nice. Put that away to keep my other one, my peach one, ready to go. Right, I'm going to get on with the fire and then I will be back to start cooking. Today we're going old school with the fire lighting. Just because why the hell not? Got there in the end. I mean, there is something nice about being able to light a fire off of a flint and steel. Right, we'll leave that to get going, and whilst that is going I will do some chopping and some preparation of all of the vegetables and such like. Let's get on with my chopping. So I brought a chopping board because I'm clever. I got my pot. I'll do some veg first, and then I can do the chicken after. So we've got green beans, so we'll just top and tail these. And then I think what I'll do is I'll use this potato pot to store everything. I'm not going to need all those potatoes. One hearty carrot. perfectly peeled. I think these bushcraft knives are up to carrot chopping. A bit thick. Oh, there's a robin. 10 to the fire. Right, back to chopping. So carrot, I think that's enough carrot. I'll eat that bit. Sorry. Right, now I've finished the carrot. Let's do the onion. I might just do this. I might just do this chunky because it might be easier in the long run. I've only got a small pot, so we're fire's getting hot. I do like a bit of chunky onion in my stew. Maybe half an onion is enough, I would say. Not much else to chop now. Right. Let's get rid of my veg into my compost patch. The trimmings of the veg. Perfect. Right, so I'm going to go and get my, I've got a grill somewhere. Right, so I return with my grill from last year. We need to, this is blistering hot. I'm definitely going to need a pot lifter offer. Right. That should be good. I've got my little bag of seasonings, oils and salts. So what we'll do is leak a whole container of salt in there. Great start. Let's get some oil in here. And then we can chop the chicken up and put it straight into there. I think we may only need one breast in this, because I think with everything else we'll be full. Oh no, I'm gonna do 2 breasts, just because, why not? Out of all the things I brought with me, I did not bring a cloth. I've got some wipes. I kind of thought I was doing beef today, so I wasn't that concerned, but with chicken comes great disease. What we got going on here? Right, so starting to sizzle up in there a bit. Not quite as much as I'd have hoped. For a fire that's burning the hairs off my legs, it's not doing much for the pan. I think what I may do, the chicken looks like it's coming on quite well. What I'll probably do is I'll bung everything else in, get some liquid, some stock, some seasoning, and then I'll lower it into the, oh, it might be alright here, I'll get a lid on it. Carrots, green beans, onions, a few potatoes. Let's get more of this veg in. Right, so we probably won't have tomatoes in it because the ring pull's just snapped off and I don't have a convenient, I mean I have, but I cannot be bothered. Right, let's get some, oh my god, I can't believe how much salt has spilt everywhere. Right, let's get some salt and pepper in. Right, I've got some stock cubes, stock gel, 1, 2, and then we'll get some water in. Right. I think what we'll do is, that's obviously going to be, and then I'll lower it into the, that stick's not going to work. Much more substantial stick. There we go. Right, so let's have a look inside. Furiously boiling pot. I think it's time to get this pot off the stove and let it cool down, because it's 7,000 degrees. It's more of a chicken soup. I'm not going to lie to you, the chicken's lacking a little bit of colour. But it's tasty. Let me bring this to you. So there's the stew. It went a little furious towards the end. I've just been a bit concerned about this fire. So right, that should have got rid of any issues. So I'm now going to eat my stew. With a big knob of bread. I've got no butter, but there's a bit of oil in this. And it's very tasty. It may be a bit too salty. Two stock cubes could have been a bit too much. Just burnt my mouth. It's 7,000 degrees. But I am so hungry. This is the first thing I've eaten and it's 5 o'clock. It's the first thing I've eaten all day. This is absolutely fantastic. I daren't eat a bit of potato yet. That will sort the men from the boys. Something very nice about sitting outside in Mother Nature, eating food. Feels very good for the soul. Definitely enough for 2 people here. You want some? Tough, it's all mine. Right, this stew is absolutely amazing. Why don't you leave me a comment below on what you find good to cook outside? I'd be really interested to know what other people cook outside. I mean, there's lots of things. I mean, you usually get people cooking steak, but I'm trying to change it a little bit. So leave a comment below of what your favourite thing is to cook, or if there's anything you'd like to see me cook. I'd be more than happy to do anything. I'm going to be doing some vegetarian meals because my wife is a vegetarian and I feel like it's good to include that. I think probably vegetarians, you know, you can't just put a big chunk of steak on a fire, so you want something else. So I'm going to try and do some vegetarian meals. Right, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you want to take a look at another video, it'll be down this side. And if you want to subscribe, it'll be down this side. Subscribing would be helpful, but it's not necessary. If you feel like it's earned a subscribe, that would be great. Stay tuned for my next video, and I wish you well, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.